Imagine a morning in Japan, where the sun is just beginning to rise over the horizon. Among the silence and tranquility of nature, the sound of a sword slicing through the air can be heard. This is a samurai during his morning training, but in a few hours, he will trade his sword for a brush and practice calligraphy. Why did they combine such seemingly different pursuits? At the heart of a samurai's philosophy lies the idea of harmony. They believed that a true warrior is not only a master of the sword, but also someone who can maintain balance between body, mind, and soul. One of the greatest examples of this balance is Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai and author of the Book of Five Rings. Not only was he an unmatched fighter, but he also left his mark on art, excelling in calligraphy and painting. Musashi often said that mastery in any endeavor is achieved through mindfulness and patience. These qualities helped him triumph not only over his enemies but also over himself. Samurais believed that every detail of their lives should be perfect. This was evident even in how they cared for their weapons. For them, the katana was not just a tool of battle, but a symbol of a warrior's soul. But why did samurais dedicate so much time to art? The answer lies in the fact that activities like calligraphy trained their ability to concentrate, be patient, and find beauty in simple things. Calligraphy was as important to a samurai as swordsmanship. They believed that every brushstroke should be as precise and confident as a sword strike. Historians are still amazed by the works of samurais like Oda Nobunaga. His calligraphy demonstrates an incredible combination of strength and elegance, reflecting his personality. One of the most striking samurai traditions was the tea ceremony. It was more than just drinking tea. It was a way to connect with oneself and the world around. The famous tea ceremony master Rikyu once said that true beauty lies in simplicity. This is why samurais meticulously prepared for each ceremony, seeing it as an opportunity to hone their skills. An essential principle for samurais was harmony with nature. They found inspiration in every detail of the surrounding world, whether it was the sound of water or a gentle breeze. An example of such inspiration is the famous haiku. Leaves swirl in a dance, the shadow of the katana, a warrior's soul at peace. Samurais believed that a person who has learned to listen to nature is capable of making wise decisions both in life and in battle. However, their philosophy was not only about creation, but also about readiness for the inevitable. Samurais were always prepared to face death, understanding it as a part of the natural order. One of the key lessons we can learn from their philosophy is acceptance of the inevitable. In today's world, we often fear change, but samurais taught us to see it as an opportunity for growth. To better understand this philosophy, remember the words of Jigoro Kano, "Fall 7 times, rise 8." For samurais, not only strength, but also inner discipline was important. They believed that conquering oneself is harder than defeating an enemy. For example, samurai morning rituals often included meditation. This helped them clear their minds and start the day with clarity. Meditation allowed samurais to control their emotions, which was especially important in battle. They knew that anger or fear could lead to defeat. One of the main lessons of samurais was the ability to accept every situation with dignity. They taught that even defeat can be a step toward victory. An example of this attitude is the story of Takeda Shingen, who once lost an important battle, but, instead of despairing, learned from it and achieved a great victory a few years later. Samurais lived by the principle of constant self-improvement. They believed that there is no limit to growth, and every day they strove to be better than yesterday. For us, this can be inspiring. For example, if you want to master a new skill, start small. Dedicate at least 10 minutes a day to it. Their philosophy also teaches us respect. Samurais deeply respected their teachers, enemies, and even nature, believing that everything has its value. Imagine how your life would change if you treated every person and situation you encounter with respect. Samurais knew that without discipline, success is impossible. That's why they strictly adhered to their rituals and habits. One such ritual was maintaining their armor. This was not only a way to keep it in perfect condition, but also a practice of mindfulness. Today, we can adopt this principle, for example, by keeping our workspace tidy or planning our day regularly. Gratitude was also important to samurais. They were thankful for each new day, for the opportunity to learn and grow. Think about how often we take life for granted. Perhaps it's time to learn to be grateful for everything we have. The lessons of samurais inspire us to be strong not only physically, but also spiritually. They show us that true success begins with inner peace. Another important lesson is the ability to see beauty in the simple. Samurais admired ordinary things like rain or the play of light on water. Follow their example. For instance, take a few minutes each day to simply admire a sunset or enjoy a cup of tea. Their philosophy also had room for art. They believed that creativity helps express the soul and strengthen the spirit. Try to find a creative activity that brings you joy. It could be drawing, writing, or even gardening. Samurais taught us to stay true to our principles. Even in the most challenging situations, they remained faithful to their ideals. We can also follow this example, staying true to ourselves, our dreams, and our values. Ultimately, the path of the samurai is a path for each of us. It's about striving for harmony, discipline, and inner peace. May their wisdom serve as a source of inspiration and strength for you to overcome any challenges and move forward. Live with faith in yourself and respect for the world around you, just as the samurais did. Friends, if this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Your comments are the best support for us. Share what stood out to you the most, and if this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll share how to discover your purpose by following the philosophy of the samurai. See you in the next video.